Hey everybody, Low Jockey, coming at you with another video, baby. Okay, let's start this off with a quick advertisement. Let me hit y'all with this again. Now, your truck is a very important piece of equipment when you're out here with JB Hunt. Okay, very important piece of equipment. Also, being said, you need a truck that's affordable. So if you're looking for a truck right now, if you call my friend Dina at Nacarado in Laverne, Tennessee, you can get one of these Volvos, 2016, 670, 2100 down, $15.99 a month. So $1,600 a month, $400 a week, however you want to look at it. Now, with that being said, what I found out here at JB Hunt is, now your truck is very important, but the most important equipment that cannot be forgotten, okay? You're important, the truck's important. But that trailer is gold back there, guys. And I've only been out here for a few days. I got on Thursday. Today is Sunday. And I have already found out twice that trailer is very important. Because when you're doing all this stuff, looking at the load board and trying to, add everything up and figure out when you're going to pick up and when you're going to arrive and how much traffic is in Atlanta and I got to go through Dallas and all that. Remember, if you don't have a trailer, all of those calculations, poof, mean nothing. Okay, example. My first load, I had to go down towards south of Valdosta, Georgia. I made my delivery. As soon as I pulled into the gate, the guy tells me, hey man, we have no empties. So it's not his fault. He's just a security guard. So I said, okay, I will handle that. Another thing, you have to change your mindset. Can't get upset. Everything that happens is my fault now. Even if it ain't my fault, it's my fault. So I have to find a different way to solve problems. Okay, so they didn't have a trailer. I just said, hey, okay, I'll deal with that. I want to drop this one. I want to make my delivery. I want to do my paperwork. I want to get paid. And I'll deal with that first after I do all those things. So I didn't have a trailer. Get a hold of JB Hunt. It's the weekend. It took a few minutes, but that's cool. They told me to ask them when they were going to have trailers. I asked them. They didn't know anything. And then they went to find me a trailer. Okay, so I took a shower. They found me a trailer in 15 minutes. Luckily, it was in Valdosta, which was, 15 minutes away. I went in. I solved that problem. I got a trailer. The next step was to go pick up my load. Now, being close to Valdosta, Georgia, you're pretty much in the Florida market. With that being said, the loads suck. Okay, and that's just it. So I got myself to around the Atlanta area. I go to pick up my load. Okay, and I had one of these loads with these open time frames, which we'll talk about later. That's another class, but I found out something about that too. Anyway, I go to the place. The lady tells me, yeah, your load's not ready. It'll probably be ready tomorrow morning when they get here. Like I said, everything's my fault. I can't be mad at this lady. She's security. What can I do? So I said, is this load going to be a preloaded load or a live load? She said, it's going to be already preloaded. And then she told me, bingo, might be a good idea if you leave that trailer. I said, man, I have the decision to make. If I leave the trailer, I don't have a trailer. But if I don't leave the trailer, do they have an empty trailer? I decided to leave the trailer and bobtail to it was a truck stop conveniently 4 miles away. Okay. A lot of bobtails. So I'm here at this truck stop. My load has an open time window, okay, on both ends, which means drop and hook. So it's like what? Almost 10 o'clock Eastern time. I'm thinking, let me give this place a call, ask them if my trailer is loaded. I don't want to keep running back and forth. So I call. The lady said, hey, give me what time, give me the load number. She said, oh, we didn't have an empty trailer for this load. That's why it's not loaded. Now, last night, I talked to the security guard. She recorded the information about the trailer. Apparently, she didn't pass it on to the loaders. So when they came to work this morning, they're thinking they're in the same status that they were in. Okay? So basically, I called them. I gave them the trailer number. They don't even know they got an empty trailer on the lot. I gave them the trailer number. And she said, give me your number, I'll call you back. I'm not going to play that game either. I will call them every 2 hours. So the trailer is golden here. And I have learned this in just a couple of days. The trailer is very important. Okay? The load board is a whole nother animal. I'm learning things about it too. But the load board means nothing if you don't have a trailer on the back. It means nothing. Now, these shippers and receivers, you know, I'm assuming once you get towards the weekend, they're all mismanaged skeleton crews. You know, they can't unload as many trailers as they could on a regular weekday, and they can't load as many. So you probably got a bunch of trailers in limbo. You know, you probably got loaded trailers sitting there waiting on drivers, and you got, you know, the people that need to load waiting on empty trailers. So that ball game's in there. So I got to keep that in my mental capacity. So maybe there is an advantage to running long runs. You know, something that delivers in 2 days versus deliver every day, because you don't have to play the trailer game. But since I've been here, I have played the trailer game since day one. You know, when I left orientation, I didn't have a trailer. So I had to go get a trailer. And by me taking that trailer from one place to go to another, it messed up the number of trailers at another place. So this is crazy, you know. The drop and hook thing is good, but you know, maybe these live loads and live unloads are not bad things. Wow, that's a big mosquito. I got to get out of here. Oh, it's one of them stink bugs, but he's got to go too. A live load and a live unload is looking very good right now, because you know you got your trailer when you live load and you still got it when you unload. So I'm probably going to change up my strategy and try to look for loads that are definite appointments. You know, that's a live load and a definite appointment. You know, if they say you got to be there at 1300, then you know that's a definite appointment to load or unload. These open time slots are more than likely dropping hooks, which is inconvenient, but it poses other problems. So that's all I want to say out there. I am trying to figure out the JB Hunt game. This is the first lesson. And look, the best way to learn is to get out here. You're not going to learn by going home just immediately in the first few days that you get out here, or trying to go home every week. Okay. You know, so you got to learn the ropes. The only way you're going to learn is to pay that tuition and put some time in. So, yeah, the load board will be another video. I'm finding out things about it, the way they word things. You might think you're looking at one thing, but you're really looking at another one. So that's a whole nother ball game. But it's good though, because once you learn what's going on, and you learn the lanes, and you learn the load board, and you learn how to manage that trailer that I don't have back there, I think you can be very profitable. But remember, guys, JB Hunt, if you already work here, then you already know. I'm just learning. So I'm in JB Hunt Community College right now. All right. But luckily for me, like I said, if you got low overhead, see that $15.99 a month? Call Dina. If you got overhead, you got time. Low overhead, you got time to learn. If you don't have low overhead, you're probably pulling your hair out right now, because you're thinking that this truck needs to generate revenue. But at the same time, you got to pay the time, which is the tuition, to learn the program. And then once that happens, you'll be successful. But I am a very quick learner. I ask a lot of questions. You know, this is my business, so you can't sit back and wait on the shipper. If I would have just waited and went over there, I would have found out very quickly that trailer still wouldn't have been loaded, and then probably would have to reschedule the whole thing, and they'll say, hey, we don't have empty trailers. It's the weekend. But that wasn't the deal. They made a deal to have a trailer loaded. But, you know, everybody's going to find an escape or a way to push it on to other people. But remember, the shipper and receivers, don't expect them to do what that load board paper says. Don't expect that to happen. Now, on the delivery, if they say you're going to be there by 1 o'clock, you better be there. But when you go there to pick up, hey, who knows? But anyway, Load Jockey still out here. I think we're going to stay out here a long time. Okay. I got some clothes here that can pretty much handle any kind of weather to a certain extent, but we're going to stay out here, and I'm not going home until I'm comfortable with what's going on and I can keep everything together. But anyway, Load Jockey, I'm out here. I'm doing good. I got to pay this tuition, which is time. And remember, the trailer is worth a lot more than you think. Your tractor is worth a lot, you're worth a lot. But without the trailer, you're not going to pick up nothing. Anyway, Sunday morning, that's my thought process. But since I am bobtailed, I'm gonna run to Walmart because, you know, Walmart, we like going there, but going with a trailer is difficult. So I'm gonna take this negative and turn it to a positive. I'm bobtailed, so I can go get me some stuff from Walmart at this moment. And I'll see you guys later. Low Jockey, out.